I am going, let's like have an honest moment, and I'll be the first probably to fail this test. Have you kept a bra for longer than 3-6 months? Ugh. Did you know? Years? No, Kathy was like years. Here's the problem. You actually need to be replacing your undergarments every like 3 to 6 months, ugh, right? Yes, because they stretch out, they change, right? And we still need to provide the support. Well, here's a brand called Wacoal, which is really a cool brand. What they give us, yes, affordability, support. You don't compromise comfort and style. But if you are someone who is one of my busty gals and you really have to be mindful when purchasing a new bra, because a lot of times all of a sudden, if you're purchasing like, oh, you know, in the D's, double D's, triple D's, or a G, all of a sudden now you're seeing like triple dollar signs, right? Wacoal, not like that. Normally their bras are $60. We have a clearance price of $39.98. This style gives you adjustability at every point and every turn. Yes, it's an underwire, but you're not adding any bulk. You have a 2-ply in the cup that gives you modesty, it gives you support, it gives you beauty, but nothing that's gonna add bulk to the body. Full coverage as well. So you can wear this very confidently. You're not gonna have anything that feels like it's bubbling over or cutting into your body at the wrong angle, right? It just gives you beautiful support. So the one that I have right here is called Tap Shoes. I love it, it's black, right? But it reminds me of the little patent tap shoes I wore as a little girl and that my daughter wore, or wears. So these are called Tap Shoes. We also have sand, which is usually a very popular color. If you wanna get the sand, make sure you get your size. We have the tap shoe, which is your black, and then we also have a white, but that one's very, very limited. So here's what I would do. Go online to QVC.com, or if you're calling to place your order, let us know your size, and we'll let you know what colors we have left. It's A397-856. That's gonna be your item number. Now this is called the Keep Cool. So you could imagine that in the way that it's designed, it is to keep your cool, right? And even in the winter months, I don't know what it is, even rushing from my dressing room to the studio, it's like all of a sudden you start to feel warm, right? In that core of our area, right by our heart. So here's that great way where you can get something that has this beautiful mesh, right? So it's allowing for airflow right in the center. I think it also just adds a touch of femininity. Full cup, double ply. Come along the side, because this then is where you have additional mesh, right? So it allows for nothing heavy, nothing constricting, and you see all that great stretch too. I also like the texture. It feels almost like what a modern lace would look like. You have great points of adjustability too, and notice the width on the strap. It's not gonna be something that's that single strap that digs into your back and creates that uncomfortable line. When you're wearing, more of a semi-fitted t-shirt, it's gonna lay really beautifully. Adjustability on the straps as well. But I think there's something really nice about having, yes, great support, comfort, an underwire, an easy to wear full coverage bra, but something that you didn't have to break the bank on, so that you can, when it's time to say, okay, yep, I need to replace. I had this bra that I threw in the wash. Well, I threw it in the laundry, which then meant when my husband did the laundry, it got thrown in the wash. And so the underwire got kind of bent funny and I just didn't want to give it up because I spent hard-earned money on it. But the reality was it wasn't doing my body favors. It wasn't doing what it was designed and what it needed to do. If it's time to update, to refresh your bras, and when we go into a new season, especially January, if you've had bras for more than 3 to 6 months, it's time to break up with them. Say thank you for doing your due diligence of providing support for the months that you did, but it's now time that we pass you along. I know Kathy, my director, she's like, I have some things to do after the show. I'm gonna have to revisit that drawer. And it's true. I do the same thing, because the problem is we spend our money on it that we don't wanna just flippantly say, oh, I guess it's done. But here's the thing, I usually rotate between 2 bras. So yes, every 3 to 6 months, it is time to replace them. So here's a great way, and especially if you are one of my fuller busted gals, to be able to do it without breaking the bank. It's $39.98. So we've got D cup through G, and hey, guess what? With a clearance price, you still get 30 days to return, to exchange if you don't get the size right, but it's A397-856, and even you know, when I was pregnant with my littles, and then, the year after, I still nursed them. So my body was different, right? So something like this, picking up a new bra to make sure I had the right support is really, really important. So make sure you're wearing the right bra size, and every 3 to 6 months. Okay, sand, we've got tap shoes, which we did agree before the show is the coolest name for a color. Tap shoes black, and white. Most limited in the white. It's A397856 is going to be your item number.